Let's talk about the mini catalytic converter O2 sensor, that little gadget that's become an unexpected celebrity in the car enthusiast world. People call it a cheater, a workaround, or their last hope when the dreaded check engine light refuses to fade. First, the pain point. Modern cars love to throw P420 codes when the catalytic converter isn't up to snuff. You think you're in the clear, but then boom, your car's onboard computer decides your emissions are a disaster and flashes that orange light. Normally, the path to fixing that is expensive. I'm talking $800 to over $1,200 for a dealer cat replacement, plus labor. And that's if you're not driving some rare import, where just sourcing the part is an ordeal. People started installing these mini catalytic converter O2 sensor adapters for a wild reason. Instead of replacing the whole catalytic converter, you thread this little device between your sensor and the exhaust. Imagine it as a bouncer at a club, only letting clean air through. Here's what's really happening. The Mini Cat has a tiny ceramic honeycomb coated with precious metals, like real big boy cats. It cleans a small sample of exhaust heading to the downstream O2 sensor, tricking your car's computer into thinking everything's A-OK. The science isn't magic, it just dilutes the amount of undesirable gases the sensor can pick up, so the O2 readings stay within the good citizen range coded into your engine's brain. The result? That annoying check engine light tends to vanish, like David Copperfield on a good day. For installation, it's usually a 15-minute job. Unscrew your rear O2 sensor, thread in the mini cat adapter, and screw the sensor into it. No fancy tools, no grease pit, just a wrench and possibly a dab of anti-seize. Your dignity remains intact. But here's the part most people don't realize. It doesn't fix the root problem. If your cat is failing, it's still letting excess emissions out. This is just playing hide and seek with your car's diagnostics system. It may pass you through emissions testing, but your conscience will know. And sometimes, the fix doesn't even stick. I've seen cars where the light stayed off for 2,000 miles, and others where it came back after just a few days. The hit rate seems to be about 70% if your cat is borderline, but less if it's fully shot. The universe loves a coin toss. A pro tip? Buy one with a removable filter. Some mini cats let you swap out the honeycomb, which can get clogged with carbon over time. You'll double the lifespan for an extra $10, which is about the cost of 2 bad cups of Portland coffee. Remember, these adapters are technically not legal for permanent use in most places. If you're just trying to get your car through inspection and you're fixing the real issue later, that's one thing. But if your emissions matter, do the right thing and budget for a real repair. For anyone in colder climates, beware. Extreme temps can make these mini cats brittle or even shatter. Nothing like hearing a rattle underneath your car that sounds like you're dragging a box of Tic Tacs. Longevity. Not really their best feature compared to the original. If you're in a cash pinch, this is the tool that sometimes gets you out of trouble. Just know it won't save you forever. Car manufacturers are not dumb, and software updates can make old tricks stop working. My advice? Use with eyes wide open and know that you're hacking your way through, not really fixing the problem.